You're live.
Hey guys, welcome back to Lunchtime Live. It's not lunchtime, but you know, that's what we do. This week we want to do something a little different rather than just have me or Dad talk to you about some issues. Thought we'd show you something, maybe get you a little bit of an understanding about it, and that's how to test for radon. Recently we've switched over to continuous monitors. We feel like that's a really big improvement for a lot of reasons. One, continuous monitors, like the name implies, we're actually monitoring radon over a period of time. So instead of getting an average result like we might with charcoal canisters, we actually get a report that shows the radon readings throughout the testing period. Radon tends to move in arcs, so it's kind of good to see what the high points and low points are, and not just the average. That gives you a little bit better idea if something irregular has happened. These machines also measure barometric pressure and temperature, and they actually can know, because of those changes, if someone has gone in and opened windows in the house or opened doors. So this is a continuous monitor here. To give you an idea of where we test in the lowest level of the home, in a highly lived-in room. A bedroom would be a place that you actually spend the most amount of time in your house. So bedrooms are a great place to test. You notice we're actually on an interior wall here. We're not towards an exterior wall, and we're away from any blowing or vents in this section of the home. So you don't want to be right next to the return air or the supply air. The air moves really fast through there, and we kind of want to be in a more controlled environment. This meter is just going to measure the radon, so it's a really cool setup. We want to make sure that we get the radon test enough, more than 18 inches off the floor and under about 8 feet in breathable space. So this is a good place for it. It plugs right in the wall. It's got battery backup, so if someone were to come tamper with it and unplug it, it's still going to do the test. You can't stop it. These machines are really cool. They're actually run by our phone, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So now that we've set up the machine, well, I should go in here and I'll show you how this works. To set this up. So it's pretty cool. This phone with Bluetooth is going to pair with the machine. So we'll connect it here. Gonna have to be patient. This is live television. So we go in here, we tell it to equalize for 4 hours. We can actually put these machines on a delay. So let's say we're in a house where a lot of activity is going on for the next day. If you have the extra time, we can actually delay the machine. So to start the test here, if you'll come in and check this out, the machine's going to go through a fair set of diagnostics, and this is pretty cool. It's going to make a handshake with the machine. Pretty cool. It sets date, sets time. It's doing all this off your cell network, puts it all into the machine. So this takes out a lot of the issues with chain of custody, and it's actually going to test itself and make sure that it's calibrated correctly. It's going to check that it's plugged into the wall. It checks the battery, performs a quick test for me. It's passed the test, so the machine is ready. We'll start this test here. Well, this should wrap up here in just a second.
Your lights change colors, right, on it? Don't the lights change colors? Yep, there he goes.
So we'll put in a little information. What's the address here?
627 Daffodil, Daffodil Drive.
Just put that info in. So it's pretty cool. So we just kind of save this in here. And now we can see that the test is in progress. This will stay like this. The red light lets us know we're plugged in. The orange light lets us know we're inside of the necessary testing window. This test will have to be on for 22 hours to meet EPA minimum. 46 hours, just shy of 2 days. So the EPA recommends that testing be no less than 2 days for the same reasons what we talked about earlier. Radon does move up and down, and we want to get an average over at least a 2-day span. Something to know about radon: if you get a test that's near the threshold level, which is 4 picocuries per liter, and that's just an amount of radon reactions happening inside a liter of air volume, you may want to do long-term testing before you just jump to remediation. So let's say if the threshold's 4, we got a reading that was at 3.8, 4.2, 4.5. long-term testing may be the next best thing to do rather than a radon mitigation system. However, if radon levels come back and they average at 6, 7, 8, 10, it pretty much doesn't matter what's going on outside. The radon's going to be too high and is always going to test high. So our partner company, The Closing Guys, did a great interview on radon. If you want to check that out at theclosingguys.com/TCG, you can learn all about radon levels and why everyone should test for radon. If you'd like us to do a test, feel free to give us a call, get us in our schedule. We'll be happy to do that. So thanks for joining us on this quick live today. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and we'll come back and we'll be happy to answer them. Thanks. Bye.